Got a laugh, ain't you, sweetheart? I should cry.
Secrets and Lies, a British drama from 1996 directed by Mike Leigh. Winner of the Palme d'Or at the Cannes Film Festival, this film explores the drama behind adoption and how it alters the status quo of a family dynamic. Every character in this film is motivated to act in spite of their truth and carry on as if they have nothing to hide. The film opens up at a funeral where we learn that Hortense has lost her foster parents. This tragic event causes her to seek the identity of her biological parents. Through her investigation, she encounters Cynthia, a single mother living modestly on the East End of London. The relationship between Cynthia and her daughter Roxanne is combative, which makes Hortense's arrival absolutely crucial. Roxanne is about to turn 21, which motivates Cynthia's brother Maurice to throw a barbecue for the celebration, even though the drinking age in England is 18. Maurice owns a photo studio and maintains a composed temperament with his clientele. His wife Monica, on the other hand, is aggravated and is quick to find fault in the most obscure areas. Maurice has the patience of a Tibetan monk whenever Monica starts to flare up. All of these frustrations eventually bubble up to the surface and lead to a blowout at Roxanne's barbecue. Mike Leigh understands the malaise afflicting these characters, which is attributed to the extensive rehearsal process that his actors undergo. The process starts off with a basic premise, which is then developed by a series of improvisations by the actors. On a one-to-one basis, the actor is asked to devise a list of people they may know, which is then mined for vocalizations and mannerisms. As a result, the actor forms a character that is based off of realism with an elaborate backstory. Once the characters are formed separately, Leigh will bring them together in a series of improvisations. More often than not, the performers have no idea what the film is about during this stage. Within these improvisations, the characters will interact with each other, often in public areas, with Leigh looking on from a distance. And from these interactions, Leigh will devise scenes that will then become the outline for the film. By letting these scenes play out naturally, he grabs the best lines, which are then added to the final script. By the time they're ready to shoot, the actors are fully immersed in the lives of their characters. To quote Leigh himself, "What I shoot is quite structured. Though the dialogue may at times be improvised, the intentions are all planned and very precise." Through juxtaposition, you identify with Morris's plight as a people pleaser. There's a montage of different customers coming to get their picture taken at Morris's studio, and they're all framed from the same medium shot from Morris's point of view. Some are civil and others are tense, yet Morris tries to charm them into a smile. His efforts are a facade for how crushed he feels inside. The desperation in his voice is heard off-screen. This feeling doesn't let up, as he also plays the mediator with his wife. The fact that Monica can't have kids causes a divide in her intimacy with Morris. It causes him to connect more with Roxanne, as shown by her photo on display at the fireplace, front and center. This sore subject leads to Monica's obsession with the interior design of the house. It reveals her superficiality and her concern for keeping up with appearances. It's more important that others admire her wallpaper than get to know who Monica really is. Cynthia, on the other hand, operates differently and is more sentimental about what matters most in life. While she doesn't have much in the material sense, she is a mother, which bothers Monica to no end. Out of all the characters in this film, she is an outlier with her unfiltered presence. Everybody else has a measured approach when presenting themselves. Brenda Blethyn truly shines in bringing this character to life. She is convincing of someone that is truly stuck in an impasse of loneliness. She never wants to be a burden onto others, and she even negates Hortense's attempts to contact her out of fear of social imposition. Much to Hortense's surprise, Cynthia doesn't resemble her skin color. and it causes their relationship to initiate with skepticism. Despite the rocky start, they become closer and closer with one another, which even causes Roxanne to become jealous. The idea of families reconnecting and disconnecting are at play in this film. Roxanne becomes annoyed at Cynthia's constant hovering, whereas Hortense goes the extra mile to locate Cynthia. There is a vulnerability that blossoms between Cynthia and Hortense. Cynthia feels like Hortense won't like her, despite not knowing that Hortense secretly is looking for a connection. It's evident in the cafe scene where Hortense confronts Cynthia with the reason of her visit. It lasts for several minutes and is a testament to the actor-director relationship. The camera is locked off on a two-shot, and the sentiment behind the acting is enough to capture our attention, which speaks to the novelty of this film. Even the barbecue in the backyard is pulled off in a similar way. It's impressive how seamless the choreography is with these characters serving themselves dinner, the foreground and background relationship. The characters in this film balance each other out. Hortense wants to form a deeper bond with her mother, whereas Roxanne wants to be left alone. Monica is unsentimental and is attached to her material possessions, whereas Cynthia is deeply attuned to her feelings and lives amongst clutter. Secrets and Lies give us a false sense of security because we don't have to confront the ugly truth. This film posits the view that confronting the skeletons in the family closet will bring a family closer together, despite the backlash that comes with that decision. This film also has a cathartic feeling to it, where peace of mind won't be achieved until you address the repression. The consequences of delaying the truth come out when the person you were hiding it from finds out, like Roxanne, who is the innocent bystander in this film. Mike Leigh attributed much of the success of this film due to the laws that prohibited adopted children from seeking the identity of their birth parents. Because Britain had passed the Adoption Act of 1976, Hortense was able to seek out Cynthia in this film. And yeah, that about wraps it up for me, so thank you so much for watching. If you could share this, like this, support in any way, I'd really, really appreciate it. And you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time.